everyone, this is Darryl20, and welcome to episode 32 of Darryl20's Let's Play of FTV Evolution. Today's plan, I want to use these neon cuckoo bees that I got between episodes. So here was my trick. Here's what I did. I basically sat here with the game like running in the background and set my traveler's compass to scan for neon cuckoo bees. In addition, I configured it to enable the search ping, which means it makes a little ding noise when it finds what we're looking for. Here, I'll show you. Blue banded bee. In theory. Oh, stay paused. And then we hurry these guys out of here. As soon as the neon cuckoo bee spawned, it makes a ding, and then I knew I was ready to go capture the dude. Oh, it's nighttime. Of course. Of course. Anyway, long story short, I did get the neon cuckoo bee, which means I can make osmium bees now. So let's see, if I'm not mistaken, when you guys pop out here, hear the ding? Yeah, buddy. So that's the gist. So I was able to hear the ding, know that I needed to come back and steal the neon cuckoo bee. So with that said, let's go home and do something. What I'm thinking I want to do is maybe make a beehive for not automating things. Does that sound like a cool plan? So what I'm thinking is we get an advanced oak beehive and we get an oak expansion box. Okay. And then I want to put this somewhere that's going to be sort of out of the way. So like here sounds cool. And then we want our simulation upgrade, which needs honey treats. Just never taught you how to make those, did I? Okay. And then with the simulation upgrade, we figure out what neon cuckoo bees like to flower off of. Basically any flower. And then we're going to want a feeding slab. And the reason we need to do this is do what now? Am I crazy? Shouldn't that work? Don't you like with the thing and the do what now? Upgrade simulator. Upgrade simulator. Why aren't you popping into the thing? Because what I want to do is put these baby neon bees, because they spawn as babies. So that's interesting. But if I did this with a blue banded bee, isn't this a thing? Am I going crazy? Right. Right. Ashy mining bee. What in the world is going on here? Can certain bees not go into the advanced oak beehives? Is that a thing? All right. So let's do this. Bottler, centrifuge, powered centrifuge, catcher, baby, incubator. So if we got a baby incubator, and then we put Mr. Neon Cuckoo Bee in there, which I assume that works. Can I incubate them when they're in the cages? I can't imagine another way to incubate them, right? And if I remember correctly, it's honey honey treats that go in there, right? Is that right? Yes. Bee cage becomes bee cage with honey treats. Maybe I need more. It says 20, so I'll put a total of 30 in there and then see what happens. Oh, something's moving now. Now we're cooking. Okay. So that's a thing. Because realistically, I don't need the neon bees to make anything. I just need them to, like, breed, right? So, neon cuckoo bee breeds with iron bee to make osmium bee, right? So let's make sure that we remember exactly, right? Iron and neon cuckoo. And we need some, you know. So do we have any more iron bees? I do. Hooray. Now, is that that's a child, so that means I want him to grow up first. Okay, so iron bee, child. So you go away. You can go away. The two child ones can go away. And then we've got the adult neon, and we've got the adult iron, which we breed into an osmium bee with poppies times 4, because I'm going to want 2 of these bees. Okay. And you apparently also need energy. Cool. See, people yell at me for tick accelerating, but there we go. Cool. So there's your osmium bee number 1. Now those also come out as children, but that's okay. I'm not too worried about that because they'll grow up inside the thing I just made. Okay. So we're just gonna move that thing because I don't actually need that there anymore. We'll put this next to the glowstone bee. Is that cool? Cool. So osmium 2. And then you guys can just go away because I don't need you out here. You're coming with me, Chief. Let's make sure we have some laser IO handy. Now, do you need anything special, osmium bee? In terms of flowering? You need a block of osmium. I can do that. All right, so you guys... And then laser IO, and then oak beehive, expansion box, you. I guess I need a new baby incubator thingy because I put that somewhere. I don't remember where exactly. Oh no, it's here. It's because I was using that for the catcher thingy. Remember? So if I do this and then we tick accelerate and give you this, you guys should both now be producing. And, well, that's interesting. Also, how did you get all out of wacky? Okay. But you should be spawning babies. If this doesn't work, I can just breed those 2-3 more times. I just thought it would be easier to use the baby incubator. That should work, right? But then all I should have to do on the up is extract on white. That's weird. How come when I mouse over my stuff, it's... Laser AO is doing it too? It's only my mods doing that so far. There's got to be other mods that are doing that are breaking the osmium B rendering, but like, that shouldn't be me. I'm guessing there's some attribute that's being shown here, but I don't know what it is. It's very weird. Yeah, I don't know why you're being all misbehavey, but it shouldn't be a problem. Let me just make sure that the osmium stuff is behaving itself. Right, I need to link you to you, which means that now what should be happening is the osmium combs go in here. Now what I might need to do is add osmium times 3 here, and pretty sure that'll be fine and not break existing functionality, but let's double check. Perfect. And then once we get 3 osmium, he'll get added there. And then he'll be cooked. And if we look at osmium, we'll go from 18 to 21, or 24, 22. You know what I mean. 22. Yep. Perfect. All right. So then the only thing left to do then is to breed another set of iron bees and neon bees. And just make sure that we get the adult neon. And then we need 6 flowers, and we'll be right back once that's done. All right. Couple things I want to work on. So your simulation chamber, your loot fabricator, you should be making this. Thank you. I probably want to dump you somewhere. Could I just dump you into a pattern provider and call that a day? I'm going to say yes. In fact, I'm going to break underneath, because that won't break the bordered coolness stuff. So if I do that and get me more of these, yeah, I know, that's the problem. That's the problem, friends, is I'm out of sand. Now in theory, I should basically be able to do this, and on the up, we will just do a nice simple insert. And then that's cool. And did I highlight you? That's cool. Up will be extract. Sweet. Okay, perfect. So I want to get sand. Actually, there's a few things I want to work on, and we're going to start on that now. I decided to do something that I don't think I've ever done before, and that's use the Tome of Alkahestry to automate certain resources that are easy to automate. With that said, I think RF Tools crafters are kind of the best approach here. And I have a formula in my brain. We're going to find out if it works the way I think it does to see if this will do what I want it to do. So with that said, my plan for today is a couple of things. One, I'm going to get Draconic bees going so that I can get Draconic chunks. And that's going to make it easier for me to upgrade my bees. Because if we want any kind of speed upgrades or like really good bee upgrades, they're gated behind Draconic chunks. So yes, that is where we're at. Now what I might do, just because I can, in fact, I'm pretty sure I will do this. Yes. 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 Let's do an ender chest times 2. And we're going to set up a nice quickie import bus for this dude like we normally do. So ender chest here with importer me import export bus. You know how to make that, but you don't know how to make an import only bus. Don't you require both? Yes, apparently you do. So I made import export and export. I think I made an import export by mistake. That should have been you. All right. So I derped up recording for a minute and lost just maybe 2 or 3 minutes worth of stuff that I did. So I connected the import bus to the ender chest as planned. I then made an obsidian nest and used dragon's breath to spawn 5 of these draconic bees. Now, if you look at the draconic bees, the tooltip says draconic bees operating in the end do not need any flowering, as they are absorbing draconic essence from the air. While operating in any other location, the draconic bees must have another pollination source. That said, I tick accelerated these dudes and got nothing. So that may not be true if they are in simulation mode. I'm guessing if they like leave the hive and come back, that might be the case. So long story short, I'm going to need a dragon egg. So that's what I'm going to work on right now, is I'm going to go get a dragon egg and get ready to let these dudes work. So my thoughts are this. I want to get my flight upgrade from Just Dire Things. So I'm going to go home and see what we need. And you might notice a few things in my inventory that imply that we don't have everything we need. Because, like I said, I recorded for like 5 minutes and didn't realize the recording wasn't running, so whoops. Happens. So anyway, if I want my flight upgrade, I'm going to need some end crystals, of which I have 0 gas tiers. So my thoughts are this. I'm going to, and I also don't have any feathers. So my thoughts are this. I'm going to go get a chicken model and a ghast model, and I'm going to use this dude to generate just a few feathers and a few gas tiers so I can get what I need. So like my basic breakdown is like Geors is my primary. If there's a Geor for it, I'm going to use it. Then I'm thinking I want to do bees as the secondary. So if there's a bee for it, do it. But then also for mob drops, I'm basically going to use loot fabricators and simulation chambers. And I have kind of an idea in my head as to how that's going to work. Like the gist is I'll kind of like automate inserting and extracting the model from here, and then we can kind of like keep in stock X amount of mob simulations, right? So I can be like, keep 10 or 64 or 100 Enderman predictions available in my AE network. And when that number hits 100, we extract the Enderman simulator, right? So that it's not running. But then if we need an Ender Pearl, we like add a recipe that says insert Enderman prediction into loot fabricator, get out Ender Pearl. Now, if there's multiple drops, like, so for example, if I wanted to like make end crystals, which in fairness, I could do right now, but I'm sure I'm going to need gas tiers at some point in the future, so I might as well get gas. But like, if I wanted to make a recipe for this, I would just need to have a second loot fabricator to support that. So this room's a little bit larger than it probably needs to be to support multiple loot fabricators, right? Same for like chickens, right? Like if I needed to get like raw chicken or feathers, I could have one programmed to chickens make feathers, the other one programmed for chickens equal raw chicken, and then that's it. Does that sound like a pretty cool plan? I hope so. Let's see what's up. All right, step 1, chickens. Do thing. It's still insane to me that when I swing, I'm hitting grass sometimes instead of the actual chicken. Like, I clearly wanted to hit that chicken. Why did I not hit that chicken? Why did I not hit that chicken? So finding gas is always annoying. We're aware of this. So what I did is I made my traveler's compass scan for ghasts, and now it's going to ding when it scans and detects a ghast. Now, hopefully it doesn't take too long for this to happen for you guys, because I kind of want you to, like, see it. But, like, I think it's a cool idea. It'll make it a look... So I don't have to, like, worry so much about, like, seeing it. It scans in a decently sized area. It's not crazy huge, but, like, also... ghasts don't spawn that far away from you, so it's fine that it's not crazy huge. And it just makes it so that, like, I kind of can just zip around and not pay as much attention, not, like, have to, like, sweat. See, ding, hear the ding? Look, ghast. Alright, I have to remove the thing that, like, auto... What is it? Is it this? Yeah, ghast talisman. Let's get rid of that, because it's killing the ghasts before I get a chance to click them with the model framework. And because I don't have flight yet, it's a little bit tricky. Though in fairness, I could probably get flight now. Right? Because technically, I can get a withered skeleton model. Oh, right. And... a stack of these. And then we do... Oh, I thought you had a thing. Oh, it's the wither, not the wither skeleton model. Never mind. Thought you... But yes. It wasn't you that had the... It's the wither that has the... Right. Alright, never mind. I do have to go back. Alright, off camera again. I'm just gonna go find, you know, a bunch of ghasts and stuff and things. Alright, I have changed my mind. I spent 20 minutes looking for a ghast and have immediately given up. So I have another plan. So my plan was to go kill spiders and make a spider eye thingy and use that to get ghast tears. That said, A, I already have a couple spider eyes, so that's cool. And B, I spent literally all night hunting spiders and found one spider. And then I remembered, oh right, mob spawns are weird in this pack. It doesn't seem to have any problem spawning phantoms, by the way. Those spawn a lot, but every other mob, like, does not spawn. Which is a little annoying. But, long story short, I have enough to at least do what I wanted to do. I'm like getting distracted. I'm like, oh yeah, this will be quick and easy. And then I remember, like, oh no, it's not. Oh no, it's not. It's not quick and easy. So I wanted to get the flight upgrade such that I could then get the dragon egg so that I can make dragon chunks. We're getting there one step at a time, friends. You know, a little bit slow, but at the very least, I've got the flight upgrade now. And then I also did get enough chickens, because those are not having a problem spawning, such that I can, like, deal with that. So let's do this. Now, what about dragons? Should I, like, do... I mean, if I'm going to kill the dragon, I might as well, like, do the dragon thing from Hostile Neural Networks, right? Because that is needed for evolutionary matter in the future, and it'll allow me to get dragon's breath and dragon eggs a lot quicker and easier. That said, I should also... Well, I'm going to put you... Oh, no, I'm not going to put you away. I'm going to keep you. Where am I with Eclipse Alloy? Or... Yes. So I should be able to get an Eclipse Alloy template. Did I do that yet? You probably aren't needed anymore, but I'll be clear. Yeah, okay. So what I'll probably want is Eclipse Alloy template. We're going to want to make one... and then dupe it, and keep one there, and blue to boo, and then boo, and then boo. Hooray! Flight mode activated. Booyah! All right. Any other upgrades I want to do at this point? Probably not necessary. Some of the other, like, I'll get Eclipse for other things in a bit, but for now I'm gonna be a little conservative with Eclipse. Though in fairness, I don't think I need to be, right? Don't I have like a whole netherite thing automated? Did I somehow derp up what I was doing? I have you, Ancient Breed Geor Shard. Right, this didn't down convert, so that stayed not that way. There's a weird bug with the compacting drawers where like if it's at 0 and you unlock it and then you click it to remove it and then lock it again, it doesn't properly remove. So like it comes back on world load. But yes, we are actually quite good on this stuff and absolutely can get more if needed. But we don't need. What we need to do is go kill a dragon. So let's go take care of that business. Whee! Oh, dragon! Now, can I forego the crystals thing because I'm flying? Maybe, maybe not. He actually hurts a bit. Does he have like a longer... Ouch. That's going to be a little bit of a problem, I think. What I can do is be a little bit more careful. I'll be back. Got it. Why can't I fly anymore? Oh, and you... not supposed to go in there. But, like, what's up with my lack of flight? Yeah, I got the Eclipse Alloy, I know. Do what now? Okay, that was weird. Maybe I need a bow for this. Sure, crossbow. And arrows? Sure, arrows. Alright, I'm gonna kill Dragon off camera because it's a little boring. So I will say... that's a new explodey bit, right? What is going on here with this? Is this dragon like different? Is there like a different dragon battle in this pack? Because like A, I don't think I've ever died to a dragon, and B, there's definitely like other things happening here. So I'm suspecting at this point that the dragon fight in this pack is a little bit tweaked. There's also a lot of phantoms happening. He almost feels like he has a slightly bigger hitbox, but that might just be Dire being Dire. So I don't know for sure. But, yes, I see the many phantoms. I appreciate the fact that there's 1,000 phantoms flying around now. Everybody's happy with that. I'll be back in a few. Oh look, it actually spawned blazes too. And didn't I get all these? Did I miss one? Yeah, it's definitely like spawning phantoms. That's interesting. All I wanted was a quick and easy kill off the dragon thing. Why are we spawning phantoms and blazes? Okay, now are you gonna be like all cool, sit still for a minute, and let me just deal with you? Let's not forget this. Does the dragon normally have 1,000 health? Asking for a friend. He doesn't remember how much health the dragon usually has. Alright, so a couple notes. 1, definitely killing my ability to fly. 2, he definitely generates a lot of health, even though I've killed all the things. 3, he definitely hurts more. and 4, whatever that is. I don't know, but it's not fun. So let's get out of here and maybe gear up a little bit better before we go fight the dragon. All right. So am I reassessing my plan? I think the answer is yes. I think what I'm going to... And for some reason, enderic compounds are dropping like crazy in there. I don't know what that's about, but it's a thing that's happening. So, okay. Reassessing plans. I'm going to gear up a little better. So more Eclipse alloy armor and tier weapons. Probably get the Eclipse bow. And I'd like to enchant at least some of my armor and the bow. Maybe just the bow. We'll see. I don't know if I'm going to like go super deep into Apotheosis just yet, but I probably will at some point in the series. But I think for now, I'll do enough to like do cool stuff, right? So that should be cool. So let's do this. So you know how to make this? You do. Good. In which case I can make netherite, which this way. We've got so much ancient debris, I am not wasting my time with anything, you know. So how about like 10 blocks of it? Is that cool? I think that would be cool. All right. And then while we're at it, I think you could do with the mechanism upgrades. At least give me enough. Oh, right. Crafting CPUs. That's a thing. All right, so step 1, let's make more of these, right? So then I can upgrade all of this. Cool. Cool. And then that go in there for now, and that should be cool. And then I'm going to want an Eclipse alloy bow. That should be cool. And then my bow, we're going to want to throw cool things on, like probably homing arrow, maybe Yondu arrow, maybe phase. Phase should be cool for this fight. Yeah. So homing arrow shouldn't be too terrible. We are probably going to need more of these, though. So iron. Oh, and making that, my thing died. So I'm going to need a little bit more of you. Sweet. I should probably just do a little bit more iron while I'm here. Good. No. All right, then we have a few upgrades to go. So I want homing arrow, which needs you, which needs you. Which I never did my mechanism upgrades. Wonder if I have enough to do this. And that. I guess it's working. We'll find out. That'll be enough to just get the ball rolling. Right? And then just our homing arrows should be cool. Phase would be cool if I have the stuff for it. I don't think I have shulker shells yet, so phase we're going to have to hold off on. My Yondu arrow is also a cool one, but I don't have a ton of nether stars just at the moment, so I'll skip out on that too. So for now, we'll just add the homing arrow. Right? Oh yeah. And you'll target only hostile mobs, and that'll be good. And then, let's go down here. So you're going to get me level 30 stuff. No, I need more bookcases. Do I not have bookshelves? I thought I had like a proper setup here. Did I accidentally like whack the bookshelves at some point? It's possible. Is that 30 now? Awesome. Power 3 ain't terrible. Could be better. Doesn't power go up to like 5? Actually, well, yeah, it goes up to like 9 in this shenanigans world. Is that enough, or do I want to do like a disenchant? What do we got for disenchant options? The lens of disenchanting, which we did last time I did this, and it was like, and then obviously there's foregoing, so we can use that machining thing, which to be fair, I think I like the foregoing approach better. But also, I don't feel like we're quite at the point where I want to spend a whole bunch of time doing that. So let's see what I can get by way of you. You're going to give me projectile protection. I'll take that. Yeah. And then you're going to give me mana regen. Meh. Unbreaking. Meh. Fire protection. Also meh. Oh, that's meh. Now, I think there's like... We could just like... do a book thing. Right? And then I could just be like... reset. Right? And then I could be like... oh yeah, protection. That'll work. And unbreaking and mana regen. Sure, why not? And then you're going to give me projectile again. We already have protection. That one I'll take. Even though, if I recall correctly, whatchamacallit, like, nerfs regular protection a little bit. But, like, eh. Alright, good enough. So that should help with protection. Do we want to try for, like, a sharpness on the sword kind of deal? Probably. I mean, looting would be nice. Probably also good enough at this point. What I do need is infinity on my bow, though. That would help a lot. I definitely need some form of infinity. Because there's Apotheosis Tome of Archers, and that will, like, guarantee pretty much that you're gonna get some kind of dude. So let me spend a few minutes, like, doing this and try to get infinity if I can. Though power 4 does sound better than power 3, doesn't it? It sure does. Can I, like, do this now? I don't love punch, though. But to be fair, only punch 1 may not be terrible. I can survive that. Alright. Off camera. Oh, infinity. Never mind. Not off camera. I like that. That's pretty awesome. Literally was about to say I'll be back once I get infinity. And guess what I got? Super cool. You know what? I could do the same thing for my sword, though, right? Tome of Weaponry. Right? And maybe try to get, like, a sharpness kind of deal. Sharpness 3? It's not quite what I was after, but again, I'm not going, like, crazy right now. I'm going for, like, get something better than nothing kind of. Oh, I don't like knockback, though. I do not like knockback on my sword. So we'll try a few more of those, and we'll be back. Also, as expected, we're at the ye old wrapping up point. So let me do more of this off camera. I'll try to get, like, a nice level of sharpness, and, you know, we'll see what happens. So for now, Dark 20 signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. We'll come back next time to, you know, maybe fight the dragon again and not die this time. Alright, for now, take it easy.